Happy holidays, everyone, and Merry Christmas. I absolutely love watching holiday films around this time of year, and today I'm going to be talking about not even really a full-length movie, but a 25-minute Christmas special that is near and dear to my heart, and I'm sure that it's near and dear to a lot of people's hearts out there, and that is A Charlie Brown Christmas. A Charlie Brown Christmas is directed by Bill Melendez. When Charlie Brown complains about the overwhelming materialism that he sees amongst everyone during the Christmas season, Lucy suggests that he become director of the school Christmas pageant. Charlie Brown accepts, but is a frustrating struggle. When an attempt to restore the proper spirit with a forlorn little fir Christmas tree, he needs Linus' help to learn the meaning of Christmas. So I won't go into details because that gave pretty much the whole detail of what goes on in this. But I do just want to talk about quickly like what this means to me and what I feel like it means to a lot of people. So obviously there's like the overblown conversation about the religious element of Christmas in this when Linus gives his monologue. But I feel like aside from that element of this, there's just this really beautiful portrayal of the difficulty that a lot of people have around the holidays. And I truly think that Schulz was one of the most brilliant people who ever lived. And what I love about Charlie Brown Christmas is you can sort of see the struggle that so many people have around the holidays of dealing with depression and isolation and losing that feeling of the spirit of Christmas that a lot of people so heavily look for. And I think Charlie Brown, throughout all of the holidays that he has represented over time and all of the portrayals of day-to-day existence that we've seen through Peanuts comic strips and through comics that have, or through cartoons that have been made, he is just a perfect vehicle because he is such an empathetic and caring person who I think wants to see the best in the world, but everything is just sort of set against him to where he fails pretty consistently because other people just don't treat him the way that he treats other people. And I think that's really indicative of society as a whole, is to look at someone so wholesome and caring that gets treated like crap. And obviously he's surrounded by a really unique group of people. You have Lucy, who's incredibly eccentric and silly and sort of mean-spirited at times. You have Linus, who is this really optimistic and thoughtful friend that he has who, despite all circumstances, will literally grasp at anything to believe in something with like a childlike sense of wonderment. And it's so cool to see. Obviously there's more characters in Peanuts, but to see each and every single one of them, and then obviously just to have Snoopy as this really cute, adorable character that provides some comedic levity to these stories. But I think that what really at the core Charlie Brown is to me is just that sense of hopeful longing for understanding and for compassion and for a world that can be different than the world that we live in now. And A Charlie Brown Christmas always leaves me with this sense of optimism and hope that I feel like I don't get from a lot of film anymore. Every now and again there'll be a film that surprises me that I feel like will resonate with me on that type of a level, but it's few and far between, which is incredibly unfortunate because I feel like that's a feeling that I wish that I could have more frequently. And so I love revisiting something like this that really does bring out that level of optimism. Also, around Christmas time at my house, the Vince Guaraldi Trio soundtrack plays consistently. Some of the best music ever arranged of all time. It's probably one of my favorite records of all time, even outside of the Christmas season. It's just so brilliantly composed and well done, and I think it makes this story flow so wonderfully. The hand-drawn animation of this is just so beautiful. I've always been obsessed with Peanuts. I love the way that it sort of grew over time into this thing that everyone knows and loves and cares for, and I think it's something that everyone can relate to, and I'm sure most people out there have seen A Charlie Brown Christmas. But if you haven't seen A Charlie Brown Christmas, it's about 25 minutes of your life, and I guarantee you it will bring you some sort of joy and satisfaction to watch this thing that is just so wholehearted and beautiful in every way imaginable. And I could praise this movie for even longer. I know it's not a full-length movie, a short. I could praise it for forever, but I'll just say, if you haven't watched it this year, watch it, and maybe you'll get a smile out of it. So have you seen A Charlie Brown Christmas? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Leave me a comment down below and let me know what you thought. I think this is one of the most beautiful short films ever made. I think that Charlie Brown is a character that is always going to mean a lot to me, and I love revisiting this every holiday. As always, if you can like the video and subscribe to the channel, it helps me out a lot and lets me know the type of content you're looking for. I'm always putting out new material and look forward to getting more out for you in the near future. And as always, everyone, thank you so much for watching and have a great rest of your day.